Okay, so I'm going to drop them. I'll just do that to be clean at the first time rather than having spaces in my database. So I'll run a PHP artisan migrate again. Then we do that. So, which means we're going to create a model that is going to take in the layers, okay? So we are going to do a PHP artisan make model, so broiler cycle 1, broiler cycle 1, and then do broiler cycle 2. Okay, so I need to know what is in those models. So I'm going to come to the tables, migrated. Then I look for broiler cycle 1. And then, of course, it's the same number of birds, feeds, water, mortality, profits, expenses, and then FK user. So I'll just copy this, I think, and then put it in the model. So where is broiler cycle 1? The good thing, what is in broiler cycle 1 can work in broiler cycle 2 because it's just a season. So, okay, so I'm going to choose, let me see. I think one other thing we can put for broiler cycle, we can register the month of entry. That's just an idea. What I can do, I'm going to record it here in the comments so that anytime I remember. So month of entry. So that instead instead of referring to them as broiler cycle 1 and broiler cycle 2, we are referring to them based on the month of entry. All right, so we have number of birds. This is number of birds, don't forget. Number of birds, then feeds, then water, mortality, number of eggs does not apply, number of trays and expenses. Okay, so we're going to copy this, and this should be broiler cycle 1 as the table. Broiler cycle 1 as the table. So we're going to copy the same for broiler cycle 2. Broiler cycle 2. And then all is needed again is the FK user. So broiler cycle 2 is giving me a warning, okay, because the closing curly bracket is off. Great, so which means when we go back to the registration, I'll take away this. We can now also create, okay, we link to broilers 1, link to broilers 1, okay, and then also link to broilers 2. Link to broilers 2. So which means, again, instead of layers, we shall be registering to broiler cycles. So we're going to come and use app. So use app stroke models stroke, so the app is in models stroke broiler cycle 1. Cycle 1. Terminate, then do the same for broiler cycle 2. So use app models broiler cycle 2. Terminate. So which means we just need to instance them here. So it will be broiler cycle, sorry, I'm taking the whole of that. I just need only broiler cycle. I don't need to use app again. Great. So broiler cycle 1 instead of layers, and then broiler cycle 2. Okay, but I think we have achieved what we needed. for the users. And if I go to the broilers, you can see we have 3 users and 2 just like that.